You are listening to Under the Gun, Book 9 of the Nadia Wolf Series, written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2023. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 17.
Why did they use a poker reference?
David questioned.
And what else would Nadia have stolen?
Grayson asked. I shook my head. I didn't steal anything, and I have nothing anyone would want.
You must have something.
What would I have that a drug dealer would want? No one seemed to have any ideas.
Grayson, see if you can trace the phone number.
Remy said as he stood.
I'm going to check in on security.
Before Grayson could use my phone, it rang. He slid it over to me. My hand shook as I reached over. Whatever fear I had dissipated when I saw the caller ID. Jessica. Hello? I answered.
What? No fake voice to annoy me? No snarky hello?
Did you want something?
I put the giveaway on your page.
Oh, I'm not going to need that anymore. At least not the one for the formula.
Are you kidding me?
She shouted. I held the phone away from my ear as she listed all of the things she could have done instead of creating a giveaway. When she paused to take a breath, I said, I'm sorry. I got a text from the person. The formula is not enough.
How can it not be enough? That's what they wanted.
I know. Something has changed. They said they're going all in. I have something they want.
What? You don't have anything.
I know.
If they were going to steal anything, it should be from Caleb.
My mind couldn't focus. It sputtered and raced all at the same time. It was looking for something, searching the cobwebbed corners of my mind.
Are you listening to me?
Sorry. What did you say?
That we don't have time to deal with someone with a vendetta against you. The tournament resumes tomorrow. You have to be there.
Jessica, there is a killer.
I gave the tournament director my word that you and Caleb would be there if they postponed. They kept up their end of the deal. If you don't go, you could be blacklisted. While it wouldn't matter for you, think about what it would do to Caleb's career.
I'm thinking about his life right now.
Only you are in danger. Send Caleb to the tournament and stay home. The tournament director won't care about you as much as Caleb.
Thanks.
It's the truth. He better be there, or I will drag him there myself.
She disconnected.
What was that about?
Grayson asked. Jessica said Caleb and I need to be at the tournament, or we risk getting blacklisted.
They can't do that, can they?
David asked.
They aren't supposed to, but if you've burned a director before, they won't call you back for invitational tournaments.
I wouldn't care for myself, but Caleb is another story.
How am I another story?
Caleb asked as he walked in. Jessica called and said we, or rather you, have to play in the tournament tomorrow or risk being blacklisted. He shrugged.
I don't care about being blacklisted.
I admired his no-care attitude at the moment, but I cared.
While you figure out the tournament, I'll call the DEA agents.
Grayson said.
We have more information to give them, and maybe they can provide extra security detail for the tournament.
Worth a shot.
David said.
But they're going to be furious when they find out we handed over the formula.
I'll deal with them.
Grayson said as he stood, giving Ollie back to Caleb.
I'll place the call and then talk to the tournament director. When I have an update, I'll let you know.
Thank you. He gave a nod and exited the dining room.
Have you eaten yet?
Caleb asked me. No, I forgot the plate in the microwave.
Go get dressed. I'll get your food.
Heading to the bedroom, I wondered what I would wear from my sparse selection. But ultimately, I didn't care. My mind kept circling back to the text. Why were they using a poker reference? Was it because they knew I was a poker player? Or because they also played poker? Seeing as we were in Vegas, it wasn't a stretch to say the person probably played. Still, it bothered me. Jack, Blondie, and Pike were at the tournament. All were dead. Not knowing what the killer wanted beyond the formula was torture. I would gladly give them anything they wanted to make them go away. Well, within reason. If they asked for Ollie or Caleb, that would be a definite no. They wouldn't ask for something like that, would they? While we waited for information, Maya and Mark did their best to distract me. But eventually, Mark had to leave, and Maya turned her attention to social media, stating she might stumble on a clue. Ava arrived just after lunch. With her dark brown hair pulled into a low ponytail and dressed in cargo shorts and a fitted button-down sleeveless shirt, she looked like she could drop into any action-adventure movie. Ava sat at the dining room table next to Remy, which was becoming our central intelligence room. Notepads with questions and leads scribbled on them covered the table.
Grayson, what did you find so far?
Remy asked.
I gave the DEA the updated information. As for them helping us protect Nadia, I think it's a long shot. They are tied by rules. They did say they are in contact with LVPD, and they are working on their end. By the time they get their ducks in a row, it will be too late.
We're on our own,
Ava said.
I'm not surprised.
Did they say anything about the formula?
David asked.
Nothing. I didn't tell them about texting it.
They wouldn't tell us either way. If they run like other agencies, it will take them months just to get it processed. What about the phone number? Did you trace it?
It's a throwaway number from an online site.
Grayson said.
There's no way we can get the information from the site without a lot of paperwork. It will be too late by then.
So we are still in the dark, I said.
Yes, but it's not hopeless. We wait them out. Eventually, the person will get impatient and make a mistake.
Wait it out? But for how long?
Grayson, did you speak to the tournament director?
Grayson nodded.
He's being overly rigid and said he gave Caleb and Nadia enough time. I think he's being pressured by whoever is televising the tournament.
Then we'll have to get blacklisted. It's not worth the risk.
There's a little more to it than that. Since this is an invitational tournament, a contract was made by the casino. Did you sign anything before the tournament?
Caleb frowned.
Not that I recall. I've never had to sign a contract for a tournament. Jessica always handles.
Caleb and I shared a concerned glance. Did Jessica sign a contract for us? I asked Caleb.
It's possible, but she didn't say anything to me about it. Even so, whatever the penalty is, we'll pay it.
Grayson slid a paper over to Caleb.
It will hurt.
Caleb glanced down and scanned the paper.
100,000 in damages? That's ridiculous.
Per person. That would total 200,000 for both you and Nadia.
I'm going to be sick, I said, leaning back in the chair as a wave of nausea twisted my stomach.
There has to be a clause to let them out.
David said.
What if they were both sick and in the hospital?
From what I read, there is nothing that protects the player once they get to the final table. The only way out is to pay for damages or to get knocked out at the table.
And here Jessica said I caused issues for her. If Jessica signed it, I said, would it come back to us?
Jessica could be legally liable for this, but since you have a contract with her, giving her responsibility to manage your careers, it would be a messy lawsuit. You might spend a lot on legal fees, depending on how much the casino and Jessica want to fight.
You were a CEO at Lost City Casino.
David said to Grayson.
How hard would you come down on a player?
Grayson leaned back.
Hard. This isn't just about poker. The casino's name and brand are plastered everywhere for the televised final hand. If 2 of the 6 players are out of the game, especially ones like Caleb who are heavily sponsored, it would look bad for the casino. I'd do whatever it takes to get the players at the table.
I understood Grayson's side of the situation, but were our lives worth it?
What if I play and Nadia stays here? It would be half the penalty. We could deal with the repercussions for Nadia later.
I shook my head. It's too dangerous. The director can't seriously think we would put our lives on the line. Grayson, did you explain what was happening?
Yes. He said his hands were tied. I can try to speak to the CEO and see if he can do anything.
Do you think he'll be swayed?
Grayson shook his head.
Probably not. He might be too busy to talk to me. However, Remy might be able to sway him. After all, Remy's the security director and can press upon him what will happen if the killer decides to show up to a televised event.
Remy rubbed his head.
I'm already under fire for Jack's death. I'll talk to him, but it's unlikely he will bend. But what I can ask for is a lockdown on the event room so only required people are allowed inside. No audience.
Give it a try. Let him know it could be a PR nightmare if anything happens to Caleb and Nadia, and he did nothing to prevent it.
If he is willing to lock the room, I will go.
Caleb said.
But I still don't want Nadia anywhere near the event.
It would be no different than staying in the penthouse. If Remy has the same security in place, then I'll go too.
Nadia?
I placed a hand on Caleb's arm. I know you're concerned. We all are. I'm not going to do this without protective measures in place. But thousands in damages, plus a possible lawsuit, would hurt us as well. Let's just wait to see what the CEO has to say first. Caleb glanced at Remy. There was meaning in his gaze. Remy caught it and then gave a nod.
I'll see if he's free right now. The sooner we can plan, the better.
Ava stood with him and then looked at me.
I have a few things I need to do, but if you're going to play in the tournament, I'll be your bodyguard.
Thank you.
Ava gave a nod and walked out with Remy. Both had long strides and rigid shoulders. She was like a smaller version of Remy, but with pretty hair. If she was our bodyguard, playing at the final table might be okay.